Good morning, afternoon, and or evening. My name is Derek, Professor Silly Gaming. I should turn down my TV. I should plug in my headphones, and let's move on over. Moving on over. Hey, and maybe hit start. Continue. It's been a few days since I played this. In fact, 3-2. And today is the 9th. So it's been a week since I played some Starfield. Is it loading? No. There we go. There we go. Now it's loading. If you're a frequent viewer, you're like, Derek, you look different. You look younger. And I had a beard mishap, and I ended up trimming most of my beard off to let it grow back in. Trying to trim it down, and it went terribly, terribly awry. I probably could have fixed it without cutting the whole thing off, but afterwards I've realized I could have fixed it without cutting the whole thing off, and now I regret it. I miss it already. I miss being able to grab it with my hand and like contemplatively do that. Right, I am getting really close to finishing this first run with this character in Starfield, Bruce Wayne. This is not my first time playing the game. Let's adjust my volume of my headphones a little bit. There we go. And we're doing the UC storyline.
You remember that creature we talked about before?
That's
you
what
went
we have
to
left to
Lyra?
do, really, besides the main story.
The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asyles?
Yes. The thing that eats terramorphs. I definitely remember this.
Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asyles were chosen to fill in the gaps.
We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens.
Excellent.
As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course.
Yep.
Using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me.
Some of the same technologies.
We even think that with
yep.
some time and investigation, we could use the Asyles' hunting skills to track down the terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terramorph problem definitively.
Indeed. Yes. So there really is there's two routes one can go with this. This is one of the routes. This is a reasonable question, I think, to ask.
If you pick a fight with one, or you're a terramorph, sure. But Asyles were already spread across the galaxy once before during the Colony War. As livestock.
They're far less of a danger than the one we're proposing to clean up.
Cool.
I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the terramorphs from our worlds.
Mm-hmm.
It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe.
Mm-hmm.
Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method.
Uh-oh, hungry.
It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asyles.
Right. I think I've always gone with the Asyles as my go-to. But I'm curious. Bruce Wayne is an industrialist, and I feel like a microbe might be something that he would at least consider. What other risks? This is a reasonable question here.
Percival assures me that they're minimal. He'll be able to encode safeguards against mutation in the agent's genetics, so that they stick to the task of cleaning up terramorphs. But the microscopic world has a tendency to behave in ways you can't always predict. So to say there's zero risk would be a lie.
Right. Which is why I've always gone with the Asylees. It seems like the more reasonable plan.
Well, so that's tricky.
Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, not to mention some highly specialized materials.
Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asylees gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around.
But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinium.
Londinium. All right. If that's what it's going to take. Hi.
I think this
Cat.
is the answer we've been looking for. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinium's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there.
But you need to know, Londinium, it belongs to the Terramorphs.
Indeed.
They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Okay. I've got a sword, but at this point with the neuro strikes that I've learned, I think I'm actually more efficient just punching stuff. So, this is what we need. I don't need to purchase new gear, so yeah, let's set the course for it and let's go do this. All right, Londinium. This is part of the reason I was holding off on the UC. I saved kind of the UC for last as far as the faction stuff goes, because early on in this build...
Let us see what wonders of life this planet.
Let's put on a coat. Spacesuit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, early in my playthrough, I was very not putting out a lot of damage, frankly. And it took a little while to level up and get to where, like, the combat was working. Oh my god. But now, it seems to be working pretty good. I am not super wealthy when it comes to med kits.
I pride myself on knowing every person
So that's a potential issue
on this planet, but I don't know you. Are you with this collection team they informed us we're hosting?
Maybe.
Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
Sorry. I mean, this is a very Bruce Wayne thing to say, but I'm dressed as the Mantis, so...
Then you're in the right place. Ah, and what do we have here?
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinium is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
Absolutely. Don't expect backup. Got it.
Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Asili's plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here.
Cool.
When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
Cool. Right, ready.
All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
The UC quest is one I've done pretty much every time I played the game. From the very first time. And so this is not unfamiliar to me. Ooh.
Transfers complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city.
Alright, I think, I mean, I'll scan them when I see them, but I think at this point, I'm carrying a bunch of stuff I do not need to be carrying. I think at this point, I'm going to do, again, more damage with my fists. Because if I show it, I don't have any points in combat. But I've got boxing maxed out. Pain tolerance and gymnastics, of course. I have martial arts, not maxed out yet, but coming along. And I have neuro strikes, not maxed out yet, but coming along. Need to stun 75 enemies with unarmed. That one's ready to go up. Next time I have a level up. And I'll be taking less damage when I do that. That's why I haven't prioritized that one just yet. Also, I'm just going to pull up my screen here. My plan for my build. And yeah, I was planning on maxing martial arts out. That said, the plan, let me get so I can see the chat. That plan, I was, for whatever reason, I was forgetting that you can level up indefinitely in this game. So I planned for a level 45 character, which I pretty much have already hit. So I did make some adjustments. Why does Andreja... Oh no, you're Andreja. He's got the codes. Got it. I do need to make some adjustments to that screen. I'll do that at the end of the stream. Because I did put some points in research. Alright, what are we waiting for here? Form header and you're ready to move out.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this?
Yes.
Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right. On our way into the city.
Okay, I probably don't need to have my fists up for the
Personal,
entire
where are
time.
we heading?
Running the first sweep.
Things! They're all dominated. Clean them out and keep an eye
Got
out for the
one.
more.
Asili's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant.
Okay, we got red.
Gene samples are probably in one
Right
of the
there over my head.
containers.
Systems suggest hostiles in area.
Lots of red.
Your enemies might disagree.
I can knock him out. I can also wake him up, so I need to kind of be conscious of where that blue line is.
Our integrity compromised.
Once the blue line is maxed out, they're unconscious. That's because I'm using a pacifist creation. I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077 again, and in that game I'm also playing a melee character. I've been playing a lot of melee characters lately, but if you see me getting ready to do a heavy hit from afar, it's because the Cyberpunk 2077 memories are coming in. And there I can use that to charge attack. That'd be nice here, but... Clear the processing plant. What does that mean? Does that mean I have to kill? That might mean I have to kill everything. I don't see dots on the creatures though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need a 4 and a 3. It could be either of these. I mean, that looks like that works. And then this 4 doesn't work. This is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So also a 4 and a 3. So this one's got to be it. And that looks like it's it. Yeah. I love puzzles, so I'm almost never going to not pick a lock if we're not currently being attacked. Yeah, the fact that it's not showing me where I need to go suggests that when it says clear out, clear the processing plant, I think that means we need to kill these things. The problem is that they're not.
Kill protocols active.
Okay, that one's done. Let's wake it up so everybody can start shooting at it.
Deploying lethal countermeasures.
Okay, yeah, let's do one by one. Okay, that got us. That's what I need to do. I don't love that the game requires me to kill. I mean, it's different with animals. I think it's a little bit easier to to appreciate, you know, to. Do we have more than that one? Yeah, there's one back here. Okay. And there's just that other one. I mean, it is nice to be able to crowd control like this, and so that we're only having to fight one thing at a time. Wait for everybody to catch up.
Kill protocols active.
It is not an attractive creature.
Looks like the last of them. No sign
Terramorph, though.
Your
I
shipping
hope
yard is
wherever you
just
store
beyond
that,
the
the smell
processing
will not be
plant.
an issue.
Catch with some goodies and
Okay,
stores
everyone's
the rear
talking
of
at
the
the same time.
facility.
Kaiser, close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Hold on, I'm gonna grab all of this stuff. I mean, if you all don't mind. Oh, there's so much here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna grab all this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like 4 and a 4. That one works. That one does not. And that one does. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So check the 4 and 1 first. Can't be 4 and 1, so it's going to be a 3 and a 2. Both of those 3s work. Only this 2 works. And it could go there, or it could go there. Yeah. That works. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 4 and a 1. Piece of cake. Purple gun. Alright, is that everything? Fucking jackpot in here. Alright. Those weren't even Terramorphs yet. Okay, you guys deal with that for the second. I'm gonna gather what we need. That's not a door.
All the series samples collected.
Okay.
Now help us take these out.
Fighting alongside you is never dull.
Oh, that woke it back up. Oh, it's not going unconscious. Oh, that blue bar goes down quick on these guys. All right. Got a lot of health too. Fortunately, I am knocking it down, which is stunning it. Got such a large health bar though. My health is not doing great. Yep, can't knock him unconscious. That's unfortunate. Luckily, my oxygen regulation is fine. I put a couple points in. A couple points in fitness, but it's really not been necessary. Still got 2 red bars. And I'm getting the neurostrikes in. I think the sword would be doing more damage, but it wouldn't be doing the stun. The stun. So again, I was trying to use that to close the gap. For my health too. Alright, we're barely doing damage. It's crowd control, but kinda, not really. I'm gonna switch to the sword and see if that works better. Sort by value. That's the one. Not really.
This is useless. You've already lost.
Yeah, this is one's getting hit. Ooh, but I need to trauma pack.
They're going to turn on you. Kill them. Kill them first.
Get out of my head.
Here! I'm over here! Oh god! Please don't let me die!
Yeah, that one's done.
You can't beat it. It's too strong. Give up now.
Yeah, that's barely damaging him.
Right behind you.
Knock it down.
Another one. They're everywhere.
Get a couple hits in. Do his gorilla style.
You! Put it down! Put down the weapon or we shoot! You can't hide.
Come here. Oh, you can jump, huh? Mining laser. Not a gun, technically.
It's not working. It's never going to work. Check your fix!
Okay. Give myself some distance here. Okay, we got down to 1 red bar. Come on back down here. Come on back down here. I dare you to.
Power like that.
Oh, shit. Didn't grab it. Ah, damn it.
They're everywhere. All around. Nowhere is safe.
There we go. Where'd you go? Oh, you're right next to me.
They're going to betray you. Every last one.
Meat to the slaughter.
Yeah, you can't really maneuver around this very well, can you? Jackass.
Help! Help! Oh, God, help me!
Oh boy. A little focused here. Okay, he is hitting me. You not figured out there, Buggy? Buggy Bug?
There's one right there! Kill it!
Ow.
It's got me! It's got me! Where are you?
Alright, we're down to the last white health bar. Let's go back and forth between these 2 weapons. Ooh, shite. Nope. Damn it. Damn it. Got a little cocky there at the end. Hopefully it doesn't take me all the way back. So that can take me all the way back to the beginning of this whole thing. Because if so, I should have quick saved after I grabbed all the materials. No, not all the way back. But I think there are multiple ones again. There's definitely multiple ones again. Emergency kit.
Here they come along the path to end their living days at last.
There it is. I don't like how cloaked he actually is.
Surrounded. All around. No way out.
Can he get in here? Is he too big?
Put it down! Put down the weapon!
Yeah, drugs might not be a bad idea, actually. Let's take some drugs. Sort by value. I did get some really expensive foods. Let's see, what have we got? That is damage resistance, yes. And then a battle stem, more damage resistance, yes. I think it has the stack. And melee damage, yes.
No! No, no! Don't hurt!
get in here? Oh, you can definitely get in here.
Oh,
Why is it not working?
oh, let
Why is it not working? Oh, god damn it. My powers aren't working. That is not a good thing. I have full blue bar.
It's not working. Never going to work.
There we go. Of course, I only got one of them. Okay, take the albino one out first.
Oh God! Here they come!
There we go.
I'm coming for you.
No, come back here. Okay, that one's done.
They're going to eat
Okay.
you alive.
Cloaked one's still coming.
They're everywhere. All around. Nowhere is safe.
Letting my power recharge.
There it is. Open fire. Fire, damn it.
You're not gonna leave me here, are you?
A little bit of a ring around the rosy here. There we go, down to one red bar. Like I get a critical hit whenever I switch. Ah! Where are you going now? Hypothermia gained. Okay, the second bar is almost done.
God. Here they come!
We've lost.
Ah, shit.
You're never gonna win.
I missed.
They always win.
Try to get two hits. All right, last bar. Blues replenished about a third.
Stand still. I'm going to wear your skin.
Not doing a lot of damage, but it's working. After that, I don't think I need to fight a lot more Terramorphs after this. I think this is pretty much it. Definitely was a lot easier with heavy artillery and guns. But theme character, what are you gonna do?
You're not getting away from me. They're going to eat you alive.
Thank goodness for the health bar. I'd be really having a hard time tracking this without it.
All right, hand those samples over to Kaiser, and we can move on to finding the others.
Kaiser, where are you? Where were you guys? Make me do it all on my own.
Samples secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid thermal
Okay.
sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels on, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I'm putting my sword back away because actually with the mining laser might be, well, no, because I'm able to knock him down but not unconscious. So no, I'll keep the sword.
Not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Okay. Not seeing any red for the moment. Hey, we're back in warmth. That's good. Oh. Nom 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 nom.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. A real marvel.
Yeah, I don't love that we don't have a path.
All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
From the moment I saw leeches,
What's
the very first...
My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's
From the moment I saw the first
happening?
space leech or whatever, heat leech,
Have you seen this?
I immediately didn't trust it. And there's the answer.
Oh my God. The heat leeches are terramorphs.
Indeed.
But heat leeches infest every settlement, every corner of the settled systems. That means that every single one... Oh no.
Oh, we need to speak first? Okay.
You just saw that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You would tell me if I was losing my mind.
Nah.
That heat leech became a terramorph.
Yes.
The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs.
Yes.
Heat leeches hide out in ships,
Yeah.
sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets.
Yep. Practical question.
That I don't have an answer for right now.
Okay, well,
But if they share a genome, like most nymphs and adults do, the microbe should have no problem dealing with heat leeches and terramorphs.
right.
The Asylees we'll have to look into. But given what we know about the creatures, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to find that they've got an appetite for both.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that did not seem natural. Agreed?
I am sincerely inclined to agree, but current evidence suggests nature manages it just fine. The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the Terramorph.
Indeed.
A heat leach transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant.
Yeah, that doesn't seem...
But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a Terramorph spawning.
True.
You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have...
That's the
set that
implication.
up?
Certainly plausible.
But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Yeah.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
Yeah, I got it.
We may proceed.
Go!
Okay, I expect your all help this time. I'll knock it down, hit it, but you also shoot it, please.
Safety's off.
You make the impossible look easy, Captain.
Not a very strong one.
Rapidly approaching.
Hey, level 45.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
Okay, we'll take what's important. Oh, I gotta get the,
Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
Yep.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti.
Yep.
The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands.
Yep.
Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
Terrorism.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
I wonder where they could have gotten such an idea. Deploying alien life forms as weapons.
Let's not be too judgy.
I wouldn't be shocked to find out our team, in part, inspired the approach. But our group never dealt with something that could have an effect like this.
We don't need to be
Makes
judgy.
some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing.
Yep.
Sure, the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success.
Yep.
And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
Yep, it is very suspicious.
They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
I wonder. Yep. I've got some ideas, but it's far from responsible to just start hurling accusations.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
One more sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport.
The entrance is this way.
Okay, we're gonna eat some lobster and some coffee, and that was the last one I had hotkeyed, so I want to we'll hotkey the rack next. And that is favorite. moving.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office.
Gotta remember it was upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that.
Is this not it?
I have restored power to the office
thank
entrance. You may proceed.
Uh-huh. I mean, yeah, I'll take a bottle of wine, some
There's the
meatloaf,
control panel. Still looks operable.
and a
Of all the things
random
to
expensive
survive.
book. And definitely an emergency kit.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
Another trauma pack.
And we do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
What? Ah,
Reboot
I see it too. Thank you.
Diagnostic.
What?
Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
That's what we wanted to hear.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged.
Gasp.
Playback initiated.
Admiral Senon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing.
Yep.
He was here?
Oh. Oh
Didn't
no.
think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant.
It's a
Grab that
shock.
recording. We should talk.
You never came down for... Oh, God damn it. Just hanging out up here? This your new office? Oh, you want me to grab this recording? I see. Alright, she... No, she is up here. Alright, hi.
Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
That's how it sounded.
He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was
I mean, all of these are technically correct. It's the trolley issue. By sacrificing people here, he's trying to save lives throughout the galaxy. But she is not going to want to hear any of that, so we'll say this just so that she keeps her shit together.
Yes. Exactly what we all thought he was. But I guess I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. He thought he was protecting us all.
He did think that.
Taking the secret to his grave.
Yeah.
Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant and is using it exactly how he feared.
You are right. He is long gone, and it's up to us to get to the bottom of this.
That's exactly right. Let's move. The settled systems are counting on us.
Every single time I've played this, I've felt the need to protect the lie. With subsequent playthroughs, I'll definitely explore the other options.
Right now.
Because why not?
Unarmed successful.
Guys, your sample.
It's Groundhog Day, after all.
I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Alright, well, I would much prefer if we fought things one at a time. Yeah, I definitely should have sold stuff before I came here. That the Terramorphs can jump and that they can't be knocked unconscious really makes them very, very formidable. Okay, it wanted me to go to this spot where there's nothing.
What the hell? Is that the sample? My God, open fire! Shoot! Shoot!
That is the sample? Come on then. We have collecting to do. You died today.
That sound! What is that?
That thing is putting out some kind of signal. Raiders lighten up. I think you're due for some company.
Smart being in here. It's big enough that, oh hey, Terramorph Thralls. They are very susceptible to punches. So, I am going to put the sword away. Get back to what I do.
Signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures. I think I can nullify it, but I'm gonna need some help.
Oh, well, get back up.
Some radar equipment powered up now around the port. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
Myself, I'd never believe that power.
Neutralize the smaller enemies. Alright, we've already taken the first bar down. I did the second bar. Excellent.
Give up already.
Alright, crowd control's working. Quite enough. Quite enough. Almost. There we go. Further over. she's nuts, isn't she? She's just out there too. She's brave. Of course, she's got plot armor, which helps. Excellent. This guy. Gives us all 3 shots. Get myself in some cover. Ooh. Andreja, don't run between me and the thing when I'm firing the laser. It's almost done. Excellent. Ready to take these out too?
The thralls! They're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can. Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Hey, buddy.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up.
Hey, excellent.
Time to get the hell out of here.
All right, I had to adjust my
Ursula,
tactics a little bit.
You should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
All right, return to forward base 141, which we can just do. Processing plant. Forward base 441. Head on back. Compare notes. Frostbite became worse. All right, well, let's get frickin' inside, huh? Hey, over encumbered? Well, I must be. Crippled? What the hell's going on here? Alright, severe frostbite. So orange. Alright, maybe I just go ahead and just take something for that right away. Since that's like draining all of my stamina or all of my oxygen. Okay, I like to sort by value, scroll to the bottom, because there's some things that take care of a bunch of stuff, and there's things that are very specific, and usually the things that are very specific tend to be cheaper. So I like to keep the more valuable things that take care of a wide variety of things. I like to keep those for emergencies. So heal paste. I got 7 amounts of heal paste. It takes care of the frostbite, rather than using something that might be better in an emergency later. This is not where I needed to go, huh? I am taking the weird route up there, but... What are you doing out here, outside? It's cold.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld.
Cold!
Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there.
Yeah.
But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Yeah. Yeah, it did almost cost a couple fingers and toes. It's true.
Hey, was worried about that myself. Though I know I wasn't nearly as much at risk of limb loss as you all were. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vay Victus knew about this damn plan?
That's what it sounded like.
Yep.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned.
Yeah, that must be
Even
it.
he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
Right. That'd be impossible. You're right. Vae Victis couldn't have been involved with the attacks.
No ghost is that clever.
No.
But it's clear someone knows about the plant and realized what ends it could be put towards. Captain, we need to get these samples back to the lab and verify we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs.
I believe it's a woman by the name of
But in
May.
the interim, do you think you could look into what we uncovered?
May
See if you
Mictus.
can turn up any information on who might have committed the attacks?
If it were me, I'd start at the scene of the crime.
Or maybe J.
With Mantis.
Jictus. I've got some ideas.
Perfect. Once you finish your investigation, we'll meet you outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to hear this.
Yeah, they are.
Take care of yourself. No telling who might be involved.
Now, I have been very particular about only doing stuff with the factions and with the main storyline while streaming. Once I finish this and go through the Unity, this first run and go through the Unity, I'm not going to hold myself to that anymore. And this will be a game, much like I'm doing with Cyberpunk 2077, that I'll just stream when I wanna and I'll play when I wanna. Because I'm gonna be with this character for a while. This is the character that I want to get to level 100 with, which I have yet to do with any character. I've always wanted to create a new character before that, but this is the character. That's why I created this character, in fact, was so that I'd have a character that when they go through the Unity, they come through already a badass, not needing to find weapons, can just, punch. So, I need to go to here, and we need to go talk to Vae Victis, huh? Yeah, set course, and land. Got some guns to sell, and some ammo to sell, and probably some... I don't want to sell spacesuits. I'm trying to learn the skills to upgrade the Mantis spacesuit.
I think I prefer the wild planets to this city.
All right, we can take this off. We are operating as a UC Vanguard type, so I'll leave this outfit on. Yeah, level 45, and we do have a skill point. I'm inclined to hold on to it because I need to craft 15 spacesuit, helmet, or pack mods in order to go up to rank 3. So, first things first.
At least there, the predators are easier to spot.
First things first, let's go to the lodge, which is there, one furthest away. Carrying too much. Are you carrying stuff?
Hello. If I can take a few things, I will.
You are not carrying anything. Oh, well, in that case, let's sort by weight and start handing all of this stuff over to you. Why is this excuse me, experimental? Experimental alloy handle, huh? Okay. And I'm keeping my sword. I have an extra pack and an extra helmet. Okay. All right, we're not going to the lodge first then. We're going to go to Jemison Mercantile. Let's offload some of these guns. This is also going to allow me to see what's on the ship.
Ah, hello. I am happy to help.
For some reason, it lets you see the ship's inventory when you're in a shop and you're talking to your companion. I guess that means you're sending them back to go get it. Like, hey, would you go back to the ship and grab that thing? So I want to look in here. Yeah, there's a bunch of spacesuits there. Excellent. Let's grab all of these. Thank you, because... Oh. Give me the spacesuits. Actually, you know what? No. You take the spacesuits. You give me weapons and give me the valuable ones. Except the one you're using. Okay. And then you take spacesuits. Okay, give me more weapons. In fact, give me all of the weapons that you're not using. We'll figure it out. You take the spacesuits and the packs. What else are you carrying, Andresia? Oh, give me those. Yeah, give me the packs. No. Sorry. No, you hold the packs for now. All right, whatever.
Hey, we were running low on foodstuffs, so I went ahead and placed another.
I want to grab all the stuff out of the ship. I do want to grab all the stuff out of the ship. So how about let's go to all. Let's go by weight. Give me the two heaviest things. All right, now packs and helmets. Yeah. All right, maxed out. Go to all. Give me the heaviest stuff. Okay. There's a method in my madness. Excellent. Okay.
We'll have to see if that's a long-term trend. Maybe account for it better in the standard.
All right, now I'm over encumbered.
I can...
That's okay.
Oh, please, take a look.
All right, now I am going to sell... Well, first of all, let's make sure she's got money. So let's look at her aid, and let's sort by value. And let's get replacements for the meds I used, and some more expensive drugs. Oh, and 6 amounts of synth meat steak. That sounds great. Let's get all of those. And the veal. Excellent. Now she's got 8,800. I specifically want to sell weapons, and we'll go by weight. And sell whatever's heaviest that she can afford. Not my cutter. Okay. I am still very over encumbered.
Appreciate the business.
Okay, very over encumbered. And you...
Yes, you need me?
I'm not seeing any records.
I am always with...
And you are over... You're not totally. I can give her some stuff. Maybe. Where's she at now? She can carry 2 more pounds.
What
all
was
right.
his name again? When's the last
We're
time
just over encumbered. That's all right.
Oh, that guy.
Make it to the tram. Auction's dropping, but we'll make it. And we'll hit a few other places of business on the way and continue selling guns. I kind of want to... I kind of want to see what I need to buy and I can sell more stuff there. What I need to buy to put stuff on these spacesuits, but I may not need much. Okay, that's Terra Brew. Okay, there's the UC distribution. That's a good next place to go. Yeah, I can make it there, no problem. And then Outland's right there. I can sell right there as well. Alright, same thing. Let's see what she has to sell.
It's a privilege to be able to
Welcome to UC Distribution.
Hopefully she's got money.
Of course. Please, take a look.
Yeah, she got 5,000. Excellent. Alright, let's look at aid. Ship parts are really, really heavy, so I don't really want to buy those. You know what? Sure. And then... Ooh. Things with exclamation points are things that I probably need, but I don't know. I need to go back and look to see what exactly I need. Just because it has a magnifying glass, not exclamation point. Just because it has a magnifying glass doesn't mean that I actually need it. Adhesive, I think I do, but you can't mark individual things. It's marking everything I need to upgrade my suit. So, again, I want to sort by weight. And see what she can afford. About it. I could sell ammo too, but that's just going to take extra time, and I want to get to it. I want to go talk to Bay.
You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
Ooh, with the lights on. I know I streamed without my camera for a couple weeks there. I was feeling a very introverted and didn't want to set everything up.
What?
But
sorry.
Feeling a little better now. But having these lights on makes it much warmer in here. I'm going to want to get rid of this hoodie here in a little bit. Although I'm also almost out of my first can that I'm drinking here, so I might go get a second can. That's a lot of caffeine, but it's stream day, so why not? So I'll probably take a little break here, a little 5-minute break here to get another can of drink, maybe grab a snack, use the restroom, get rid of the hoodie. Yeah.
I would never dream of selling. Please do.
Okay. Same thing. Let's look at aid. And you know what? Let's just buy all of this so that he has plenty of money to use. And then sell weapons, sort by weight. He can get this exterminator refined negotiator. And that's it. The two heaviest ones. I am still I'm not as over encumbered. I'm still over encumbered, but not nearly as much.
Good luck on all your adventures.
All right, excellent. Now, it might take me a little bit to get back to the lodge with being over encumbered, but which is I mean, if I go to Centurion, the Arsenal, that also would
I like the terrible so much. I might actually become a barista.
that would also be a place I could sell stuff, but I can't get through here, can I? No.
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
I might be taking a strange route to get over there, but I've done it before. Supposed to go around, but I don't want to go around. So I'm gonna let my oxygen replenish, then I'm gonna cross right frickin' here. It's fine. Everything's fine. Gonna need to take a rest here in a moment. Andre's just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh, she's jumping down there. She is Catwoman, basically, so. She seems to enjoy jumping off roofs. Every time I fast travel to the lodge, she's jumping off the roof because, yeah, she's my Selena Kyle. Alright. Alright. The clothiers is not as useful. Open 49 hours a day. I mean, I'm almost there. Okay. Slow it down. Alright. Excellent. I'm probably not going to have as much to buy here.
I'm sure you already know there's no one-size-fits-all solution for personal firearms.
Yeah, I know that.
You're here because you need something you can connect with.
Not really,
something
but okay.
Only the finest
Yeah. Right, so she doesn't have anything I want to buy, I don't think. Yeah, stuff to make ammo. But she's got 12,500, so let's sort by weight. And offload as much as I can. Still over encumbered. She's got 741. I don't need all of these throwables. So let's pick the stuff that's particularly deadly, like all of these. And all of these. You know what? I'm okay with you not giving me the full price. I'm still over encumbered. Son of a bitch. Should have definitely done this before I went to Londinian, but the only thing is that the vendors take a while to get their amounts back. All right. That's the lodge. That's the lodge.
I've been trying to exercise more and eat healthier, but
Same. Same, lady. Same. I'm not trying. I've been exercising more and eating healthier for a while now. Actually, it's a constant focus. Okay, almost there. Great thing is I can drop all of these spacesuits and everything off in the lodge as well, so I won't be having to carry them. Alright, I can make it. I can make it.
I am glad to be back. It will be good to have a moment to relax.
So when I first was designing my character build for this, I forgot that you could just level up forever. So for whatever reason, I was thinking I was going to max out at like level 45 or 50. So I wasn't planning on doing anything with science, with research, but when I realized that no, I can level everything up, then I started thinking Batman always has a really good technology and suit and the utility belt and everything, so Mantis should also have, his suit should be as upgraded as possible. Now, I can't do much. I need to still research mods 2 before I can do mods 2. I can install an oxygen reserve, which I'm going to go ahead and do, because it's one of the 15. That requires required research of the 2. Otherwise, I could do that. I just need to do the research. All right, let's go see where I'm at with the research and what I need for that. Because if I already have it, close. I have no mono propellant, and I have no polymer. And I don't have polytextiles. All right, I need to make some notes here, because those are, again, like it has the little markings for everything, but I don't need everything. So let me pull up in my notes. Professor Silly, Starfield. Okay, I need polytextile. And I need like just one more of that. And then I need monopropellant. Let's alphabetize. Monopropellant. And I need one. No. It changed it to conopropellant. No, it didn't. I just mistyped it. Monopropellant. 2 L's? Yep. I'm not the best speller in the world. One of those. And polymer. Yeah. And I need like 4 of those. Okay. With that note,
would be a good time to reprioritize what we bring with us and what we leave behind. Or sell.
she
or
says,
throw
because I'm
away.
carrying like, yeah. 'Cause I'm carrying hundreds and hundreds of pounds. Let's see. What can I do with Pack Mods 1? I can build an oxygen reserve here. It's the last one. Reactive gauge. Fine. Alright, this suit here. Ballistic shielding, I would need fiber. Skin doesn't count. Got the cosmetic. I'll make a note of fiber. Varoon spacesuit. Same. Nope. Polytextile. So let's change that 1 to 4. Yeah. Which actually do a 1 + 3. Space helmet. I've already put ballistic shielding on that. That's mine. I've already put ballistic shielding on that. That's my spacesuit. Varun spacesuit. Fiber plus, 1 plus. Okay. So that's pretty much showing me that's gonna be for every single suit. So that pretty much tells me what I need. All right, I'm going to put all of my resources into here. I'm going to put all of the spacesuits in, the extra pack, and the extra helmet. Now I'm not over encumbered. Do I have a bunch of extra? I do. Oh, I should have put that on. That's weapons. Never mind. I'm not really crafting weapons. Although I could, and I should. Okay. I don't need to go do that now. I could go talk to Victus first. But now that I can fast travel, I do want to hit the UC distribution center again. There it is. See if she has monopropellant, polymer, or polytextiles. And then Outland. Those are the two places I really want to see if they have this stuff, because they might. While I'm thinking about it.
I'm afraid, due to recent legislative action, I'm no longer able to allocate ships.
No, I know.
I can, however, deal in general goods.
I know.
Welcome to UC Distribution.
Hi, again. I was just here.
Oh, well, sir.
Okay. Resources. Okay. Monopropellant. I'd have the hardest time actually remembering these. Writing them down is very good. Polymer. You got polymer. Take all of it. And polytextile. You got 1. All right. Well, that helps with some of the research. I saw fiber was one I needed a bit for what I needed to do. And you got a lot. I'll take all of that too. All right. And now you got some money again. Do you have enough money to buy one of these guns? Besides my cutter? Nope. But you probably have enough to buy some ammo. There we go.
Right. Come back if you need something else.
Excellent. I'm not even necessarily inclined to go back and do that research right away, knowing I've got it ready to go. There's a lot of it. Nice being able to run again.
If there's anything, I can't imagine being stranded out. Please do.
Okay. Resources. Right. Monopropellant. You do have monopropellant. You've got quite a bit of it. That did over encumber me. You got some polytextile too. I'll take all of that. I didn't offload all of Andreja's stuff, did I? I don't think I did. That's a lot I just picked up. Okay. Value, yeah. All of that. All of that. And then 420 worth of this. That's one thing I like about Fallout 76 is you can go in and then auto put in the quantity or whatever rather than having to scroll. That's a nice feature. That'd be nice if they had that here. 870,000 credits.
Be careful out there.
All right, over encumbered again. Unfortunately. So yeah, I should go back to the lodge. I'll take the proper route this time. Oxygen retention is not terrible. I'd be inclined to put another point into fitness, just so that I can have the endurance to move when I'm over encumbered a little better. But I really want to improve the suit. As long as I modulate my speed. Moderate my speed. I can get there pretty quick. Technically running right now. Jogging. That's not really running. There it is. Alright, this time I'll definitely deal with Andresia's inventory as well. Because she's carrying a bunch of spacesuits as well.
I do not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given. Everyone seems more distant. I keep.
I know. Alright, give me all those, give me all these, and give me all these. Thank you. Okay, excellent. First of all, spacesuit mods. I got the polytextile. Untrack the project first, and then add the polytextile. Spacesuit Mods 3 is now open to research. Okay, same thing. Pack mods. Untrack the project. Monopropellant. Wait. Yeah, more of that. Monopropellant. And polymer. Project complete. Excellent. I can't research the third one. Why can I do the helmets and not the other ones? Because helmets only require spacesuit design rank 2, and spacesuits require 3, and packs require 3 and special projects, which I don't have. So, okay. That's good to know. Well, do I have... I didn't write any of these down, nor do I have them tracked, because I didn't think I could do it. Alright, well... yeah, I don't have any of that stuff. So I should track it. I probably should write all those down, but I'm not gonna right now. Okay. I might actually have this stuff in here. Take all. Yes.
You might wish to.
I'm gonna double check.
Hmm? One is less likely to survive an ambush when one is weighed down with.
Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff.
Whatever all
polymer,
that is.
and I've already done the polymer part of it. Okay. But... Okay, prioritize my own stuff first. So let's go to... Okay, I got a bunch of stuff now. Okay, Mantis pack. I've already got the oxygen reserve. I could switch to extra capacity. That's a tricky call. I wasn't running out of oxygen when I was fighting, so I'm going to switch this up. I'm not currently tracking it. I don't have the aluminum. Then I am going to track it. And then slot 2, I can do that. Emergency aid, yes, that would be fantastic. Let's do that. 20 XP. And then I need 3. I can't do that because I don't have the 0G gimbal. Because right now it's a basic boost pack, and it can become a skip. Sacrificing boost height for mobility. That's actually what I would like. So I'm going to track that. Okay. I'm actually going to look at the picture rather than the name. My helmet. I've already got ballistic shielding. I could switch to EM. And I'm not fighting pirates nearly as much. Could also use energy. Oh, energy would seem like better, because that's like lasers. Both of which are better than ballistic. I don't have the tungsten. So let's track it. 2. I could put on explosive shielding. I could do sensor array. I could do sensor. I don't have positron battery. Son of a bitch. Well, I want a sensor array. Just track that. Heavy shielding I can't do. And then I shouldn't be able to do anything in here, right? Because that's 3. Right. Okay. Not looking for my suit. That's it. I've already got the ballistic shielding. I could switch to energy, and I'm going to switch to energy. Okay, we're at 4 out of 15 on that. That is good. Don't have the sterile nano tubing for explosive shielding. Reduces oxygen for sprinting. That's handy when you're playing melee, but I don't have any of that stuff, so let's track it. And I don't have the semi-metal wafers or the positron batteries for exo servers. That would increase track it. And then I shouldn't be able to do anything in here yet. Reduces detection from enemy, though. That would be handy. All right. I got a bunch of fiber. So I can put ballistic shielding on a bunch of shit. And I'm gonna. Alright, just looks like just suits. That's mine. Well, we'll take a look at helmet. I already did ballistic shielding on that one. Ballistic shielding. Excellent. Alright, helmets and suits. Just practice putting ballistic shielding on stuff. And then I'm inclined to hold on to all of this stuff as just like experimental items.
I do not wish to judge, but I doubt you truly need to be carrying all of that.
Oh, no, you're not judging. I mean, you are judging, but you're right. But that said, I'm not carrying all of it. 12, only 3 more. Already got ballistic shielding there. That's a pack. 2 more. One more. Excellent. Okay. And so was it said that yeah, so spacesuit design rank 3. Cutting edge spacesuit helmet and pack mods. Yes. And now I need to do 30, which is why I'm going to keep all of these. So I already looked at the rank 3. I'm going to go ahead and transfer everything over. At least the excess spacesuits. And packs. And helmets. Still really uncovered big, but that's because I'm carrying the amount of resources I've got. Clearly is a stupid amount. I just want to look at those rank 3 items now. Okay, I've already got the emergency aid. And to do the skip, you need... No, that's not. Pack mods, right? No. This one. Okay, so I'm tracking that now. Pocketed could also be... I could actually already do pocketed. Yeah. Let's do that. For now. And then we'll keep this tracked. Because reducing detection from enemies would be great. Okay, one last thing before I go talk to Vay. I know. Well, actually, one more thing before I take a break, and then we'll talk to Vay after the break. Now that I can do Spacesuit Mods 3 research, I have none of these things. Let's track it. Okay. And then that's already tracked. Okay. And then for that I need special projects rank 1. Which is where? Special projects is down there. That's gonna be a while before I can get that, because I need 5 more points in science, and I would need to decide where to put those points, so I can't research the packs any further. Alright, before I forget, and I will forget if I don't do it right now, let's put all of my resources in there. There we go. Okay. Now, I know there's a lot of bonuses to cooking and whatnot, but that's just not a priority. Learning recipes and things like that, that's not a priority for this character. You know, eventually you can level up everything, but I want to make sure that I'm leveling up the stuff that makes sense to me in the moment. All right, I'm going to take a short break after I chug this. I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to get rid of the sweatshirt. I'm going to grab another can of Gorilla Mine. Maybe grab a little snack of some sort. Nah, I don't know if I need a snack. Something salty sounds good, like some cashews or something, but might grab myself a snack. Use the restroom, and I'm going to be back in like 5 minutes or so. So feel free to use the restroom yourself or whatever. All right. Just enough time. Just enough time. Was able to use the restroom, was able to get a handful of dry roasted planters, grab another drink, calculate out what my lunch is going to be after I stream. Hint, it's warmed up Chinese food with drained noodles. Make ramen noodles, but I'm gonna drain all the water off of it. Alright. I mean, if I just go to if I just go down there, then I should be getting close enough to... I just need to get to an elevator. Alright, let's go confront Vey. You monster. I don't remember his justification of why he's doing this now. I mean, clearly he wants the galaxy to figure out a way to protect itself. But again, it's the trolley issue. He's willing to sacrifice people to get that to happen, which you have to be a bit of an egomaniac to make that decision. When there's probably other ways you could go about it. You don't have to sacrifice the people.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Oh, we did.
Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no?
Well, I know you were involved in attacking Tau Ceti and New Atlantis.
Now, what in the heavens would make you claim something as ludicrous as that?
Because you're the only other person who knew that the Lazarus plant could be weaponized.
That's quite the claim, Captain. I hate to think what would happen if such a patently untrue statement reached the ears of the Cabinet. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
So you're claiming you don't know about the attacks? Is that what you're claiming?
Of course. Do I look like I'm in any position to do what you're describing? So I'd very much appreciate your agreement to not share what you found. We wouldn't want anyone else jumping to conclusions now, would we?
Well, trying to decide which of these is the most Mantis. I mean, I'm dressed as Bruce Wayne. I'm not dressed as the Mantis. So playing dumb. I mean, I'm not planning on telling anyone.
You want to hear the words, then? I did it.
There it is.
Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti. New Atlantis. My doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian.
Yep.
Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon.
Monster!
Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Associate?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble?
Yeah, no better way to show the UC what a deadly weapon they have in the Lazarus plant than to use it.
Not a bad thought. But no.
No?
The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much that's what I thought. But okay. You didn't even trust your own people in the UC. Oh, no, I don't either. But
these were the final days of the colony war, Captain. The Freestar Collective had spies everywhere.
That's a very good point.
I was concerned that if word got out, the Collective could swoop down, start breeding Lazarus plants, and overrun our worlds with waves of terramorphs. Just like what was happening on Londinian at that very moment. Sealing off the city to prevent mass death? It was the only option that made sense at the time.
I'm going to go with this one. I want to keep him talking.
Precisely. In that moment, I couldn't allow another dangerous variable to be added to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy?
Daughter.
No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
So I'm just your cleanup crew. You must think you're very clever.
Captain, please. You've benefited here as much as I have. Maybe more. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
He kind of comes off as a Batman villain, really. Like a Ra's al Ghul type. Yeah, if you're waiting for me to say thank you, we're going to be here a while.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame.
Our actual endgame.
Eliminating the terramorphs.
Okay, that's true.
Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives.
Which is why I'm doing the UC
one more life be protected.
factional storyline.
Mine. I've already already sent along the evidence of Orleza's role in the attacks to the cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlez and Orlez alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
Ooh, yeah, you think I'm just going to forget the fact that you killed people to accomplish your good works?
And how many have you killed to get where you are now?
Well,
there are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain.
As I move forward through this character, it'll be zero-ish.
Or digging a tram tunnel. So we sacrificed a few dozen in the attacks to possibly protect millions. That seems like a fair exchange to me. I only hope you'll see the same and leave my name out of the discussions to come.
I don't want to tip my hand. I'm not sure what I'm going to tell him.
Well, I do hope you'll keep the larger perspective in mind, Captain. We've done something great here. Let's not squander the opportunity to do more.
I'm not necessarily going to tell Hadrian and Parsifal about it. I'm willing to keep the secret on behalf of the UC folk. But okay, she's coming. But I don't feel like protecting him either. I think I have in the past. I have not mentioned his involvement. I can't go talk to what's her butt over here about it?
Hello.
Just remember, Captain, the name of the game is discretion.
All right. I don't think I've ever told her. Let's see what happens.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Okay.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Okay.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who might have committed the attacks?
I don't want to lie. Screw it. I've never done this route before, but
That seems unlikely, considering he's been dust for about 20 years.
I'm sure the captain just misspoke. Right?
And what if I said I wasn't?
If you said my father was still alive and using terramorphs as weapons, I might think it's time for a psych eval. So we just misheard you, right?
No. He's alive. The UC's had him this whole time. He orchestrated the attacks from his cell.
No, that's impossible. He's gone. My father is dead.
Oh, I'm getting hungry even thinking about it. Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, but it's the truth.
The colony war butcher lives, unfortunately.
That's about the understatement of the century. A couple of choice four-letter words came to mind for me.
Alive. Ve Victus is alive? How did you find him?
That's not important. What is important is we tell the cabinet what we found.
Not important?
Yeah.
My father is alive.
Okay.
I need you to tell me right now how you found that information.
He contacted me.
Wait. You knew he was alive and didn't tell us?
Was sworn to secrecy, but this now it feels too important. Yeah.
You were sworn to... You swore. You were just doing your duty, weren't you? Yeah, I guess I, of all people, should know what a burden that can be.
There we are.
Doesn't mean I'm not mad. But I guess you letting us know late is preferable to never. Now at least we can inform the cabinet and let them deal with him.
Yeah, they need to. They know he's alive, so they need to know, so they can deal with this. Yeah.
Exactly. The people he harmed deserve justice.
Word.
But now I guess we've got our answer. Nothing left to do but put it all in front of the cabinet. Any last things we needed to discuss? This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the Terramorphs.
Nope. Let's see how this goes.
And here we go.
So I've always kept his secret every other time before. But this is the first time I've told them, so I don't really know how this conversation is going to go now. I don't imagine it's going to be radically different, but we'll see. And that'll inform future playthroughs on what if there is a better, more correct outcome, what that might be. Oh,
Welcome back, all of you.
I didn't eat.
I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike.
Yes.
Is what I'm reading here true?
Is that second report from who I think it's from?
This report comes from a particularly confidential source both you and I are familiar with, yes. Among the reasons its findings are so alarming. Now, is it true? Was the attack on New Atlantis planned?
It was a deliberate attack, yes.
My God.
An attack? Using Terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
It's not the whole truth. Orlays helped, but Faye Victus organized the attacks. Yeah.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use Terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order.
Oh, we understand.
This information does not leave this room.
That's probably best, yes.
Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling. Considering Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
Play emergency recorder snippet.
It just transformed. A Terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
Francois.
he knew they could do this. And said nothing.
That's right.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
It's a fancy helmet.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened.
Oh, I'm sure.
Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good.
Good.
Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vivek.
I'm liking how this is going.
I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
I mean, Bruce Wayne is not one for capital punishment. So I am going to request his life be spared. Just stop trusting him.
I'm not sure I see why someone with UC blood on their hands would merit leniency. But I will note your request when the decision is made.
Just stop trusting him.
Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand.
Indeed.
With the threads you've brought together here. The Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches. The three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
I have questions. What sort of measures will the UC be taking to protect the Lazarus plant?
Well, luckily the natural hostility of Londinian makes keeping out trespassers relatively easy. But we'll ensure its growth is contained, that access to the plant is only permitted via highly regulated clearances, and that our troop presence on Londinian is increased.
Can't wipe it out?
We're already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
I'm shocked you don't want to destroy it. Is the UC planning to keep this for themselves?
I'm not sure I like what you're suggesting. The UC's only plan is to protect lives. Though, I won't discount that perhaps your proposal could get us closer to that goal. So, explain to me your thinking in destroying the plant.
I mean, destroying it. It's hard for anyone to commit new attacks with the plant if we erase any trace of it.
To be truly sure this cannot happen again, this is the only sensible course of action. Eliminate all possibility.
And once Vivictus has been dealt with, this problem can end here.
Yeah.
And allow us to focus on the grander task to come. Very well. We'll clean up the plant.
There we go.
Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic.
Yeah.
The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds.
Cool.
In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution.
True.
The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
It's getting worse.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology,
Hungry.
perhaps. The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've had a few discussions, but our group is similarly split. Only the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see.
Fair.
Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
All right, so I normally would say the Asalee as the safest route, but having witnessed in the several years, in the past several years, and witnessing the utter idiocy of humanity, can we really trust humanity not to be like, we don't even know what the Asilies are for? It's a thing. Let's get rid of the Asilies, and then we just have more Terramorphs again. So, microbe. Let's see how this goes. I know how the other one goes because I think I've always picked the Aseelie, but let's pick the microbe this time.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics.
Yeah.
The science division is in full agreement.
Let us hope this science division truly knows what they are doing.
Andreja.
Grand threats merit grand actions. And grand actions are precisely what our group does.
We may not seal the deal with Andreja.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled.
There you go.
We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD.
Oh, I don't know if I like that
As
acronym.
befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
I mean, TMD's like timid,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Timid?
Thank you, ma'am.
Shouldn't it be something more courageous? Like, I don't know. Thank you.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done.
Yeah.
Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain.
Yo.
The Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Okay. And hungry. Malnourished.
There must be some like
You can afford to let go of?
What? Because I was over encumbered because I hadn't eaten? It's fine. We're fine. That was the last of that, though, so I want to... Might as well put the strip in there next. Favorite. And how am I for coffee? Down to 2. So while I'm on this planet, I should get some more coffee.
Evening, sir.
Yeah, sure. All right, well, I am curious. Let's go talk to Tuala. I think I get an apartment on the planet. Which I already have an apartment. I thought Tuala was at the front desk there, but apparently not. Okay, I've got a hidden jetpack, so I'm gonna do that. Again, like when I was first planning the character, I wasn't planning on doing anything with jetpack, but having the ability to like break one's fall is kind of handy. I thought Tuala was up at the desk, although I guess he wouldn't be a commander. But like the first guy I talked to, which seemed weird, like if that was him, because like why wouldn't I outrank him at this point? Because he gave me the original oath.
What was the name of that guy? The contact for the job.
You know, if I'm going to be going by the coffee place, I might as well get the coffee now. And another 10 will keep me going for a while, I think.
Something to report?
I like that they changed these now to have like these little kiosks.
Excuse me.
I like that fast food restaurants now have little kiosks that you can just do your order. I used to be, I'm very particular about, I'm a super taster, so I'm very particular about what I eat and drink. I don't like vinegar, generally speaking. So like if I go get a burger, for example, I don't want anything that's got vinegar in it. No ketchup, no mustard, no pickles, especially no pickles. I usually just want a plain cheeseburger. Bun, meat, cheese, bun. And I learned through my life on how to order from another person to make sure that that's what I would get. And the secret was, there was a comma. I would like a cheeseburger with only meat and cheese, comma, plain. I don't actually say comma. With only meat and cheese, plain. And usually if I worded it that way, I would get exactly what I want. But now with the kiosks, I can just put it in and it's exactly how I want. 8. That should be enough. Yeah, got one extra. And generally speaking, I mean, as long as they're paying attention and their line's not dirty, like, it's usually fine now. So I like that they added that into the game, because it's funny to have a technology in the real world that it isn't in this future. Where is this taking me? Oh, it changed my mission. No wonder. I mean, yeah, let's go there. Yeah, I think I was right. That was him up there. It switched which mission I was on because this is an activity. But I am curious. I think it gives me an apartment. One thing that I've generally been disappointed with Starfield, it's not a big disappointment. It's not a big disappointment. And it's rectifiable in the long run. But with Skyrim, they introduced Hearthfire, and I did enjoy that, even though it was very limited. And then Fallout 4, the building mechanics in Fallout 4, like I'm really into that. Once they fix their creations menu, I'm willing to get back into some Fallout 4. That said, I removed it from my hard drive because the last half dozen at least times I've signed into the game, the Creations Club menu's been broken, and I can't change that. And I do like changing things up for my Fallout 4 builds. Fallout 76, I've really been enjoying building in there. They update that much more frequently, obviously. There's no creations or mods with that, but whichever. Starship building and then settlement building here in Starfield requires so many perk points to really get into it that I haven't ever made a character get to that point. If I'm going to take this character to level 100, I would like to explore that with this game eventually. I just haven't been able to yet.
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
Yeah, thank you. Tell me more about this. No, but thank you.
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself.
Sure.
I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount.
That's nice.
And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office.
Right.
They should be able to grant you access.
All right, 12,000. That's very generous.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon.
Okay.
Any of those missions call to you?
Yeah, the new alien threats.
Sure. He'll have all the specifics. If you find yourself looking for more work, you know where to find me.
Alright. Well, let's do check out.
That your ship that landed?
Let's do check out the penthouse. So again, I haven't really done much in the way of decorating, etc.
Never a better time than right now to settle down and make New Atlantis home. If you're a citizen, of course.
Of course.
Well, well. If it isn't the United Colony's newest Class
Wouldn't
1
want any
citizen,
non-citizens
you've
settling
made
down.
quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion.
All right.
What do you say? It'll just take a second to get
Yeah,
you
yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Great. You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city.
All right. Well,
Okay,
I'm not
you're all
inviting
set.
you up necessarily.
Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district.
Okay.
You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
Maybe. Building materials added. Well, I don't necessarily know how I feel about that. My ship's usually pretty chocked full. Alright, where's Mercury? Okay, there's the lodge. Alright, it's picking up all the citizens. That's mast. I may not have visited Mercury towers before. Surface map. Okay, that's where I'm at. That's the lodge. There it is. Alright, well, if we travel to Centaurian Arsenal, then we'll be really close. Part of what I love about the building in Fallout 4 and in Fallout 76 is not just the building. The building's great fun, but then like the decorating, the placing of things to make it look really lived in. That is also something I really enjoy.
So after an hour of whining, you're finally out here.
But that said, like, typically,
Definitely better than the last.
don't necessarily have, unless you put research points into stuff, you don't have all of the options. And it's not decorated. So we got, I mean, this could be like a study, I guess. Let's just go around Jeschel. I think this goes to the balcony. That is a view. That's a view, all right. Okay. Imagine this would be like a dining room / living room area. Of course, we got a kitchen. It's a really nice kitchen. It's big enough that it could use a little island here in the middle. And like a walk-in pantry, maybe. Bathroom. And the door doesn't protrude too far, but it does protrude a little bit, which is a little awkward for flow. Clearly a master bedroom with another balcony. And that's looking down the starport. My ship down there. It's nice. Some of the creations they've made that expand the look of the city are pretty impressive. I haven't tried any of them out, of course, but I thought they are a thing. Another bathroom with a separate shower. Nice layout. Designed it so that somebody can shower and use the toilet at the same time. Two different people. That said, this could be a secondary bedroom, like a guest bedroom, laundry room. Yeah. And then just how do we decorate in here? Like on the ships, there's a little panel. Ah, there it is. Right, so yeah, I haven't done any of this with this character. I haven't made any outposts. I mean, so like really don't need any of this stuff because, I mean, you could, I suppose. You could make one of the studies into like a little laboratory. Aluminum fiber, so cool. It looks like I can make stuff as long as I have the materials. And it's not limiting me. Oh, it's only limiting me based on materials. So 6 different couches. Benches, stools, beds. I want to look at like them. Those all kind of suck. Futon, sleeping bags. Oh, there we go. That's better. Only one decent, like, adult bed, though. I mean, the rest of these would be great for an outpost. But yeah, only one, really, like, one choice. Tables. I'm going to generally just go to, like, whatever the last one is. Because presumably that's the most fancy. Desks. Alright, get some fancy desk options. Computer consoles. Partitions. Cabinets. Wall cabinets. Shelves. Again, there's already a kitchen. So I'm not sure what you would need any of that stuff for. 23... Because it's got a curved wall. Some crazy posters. Rugs. Oh, that's nice. Letters, numbers. Displays. Can you actually put stuff in the displays? And then miscellaneous. Mission board, constellation mission board, which I can't make because I don't have the beryllium or the zero thing, and then a bounty clearance, which bounty clearance doesn't really help you much on planet. If you got a bounty, they're gonna be a little bit iffy on you. But yeah, there's already. Oh, I guess there isn't a refrigerator in here, huh? Oh, that's a fridge right there. Fridge top. Yeah, that looks like it things. And then, can I cook on the stove? Can't cook on the stove. So the stove is decoration only. That's interesting. All right, anyway. I don't need to belabor the point with this. As far as... We have no more faction. I mentioned I was going to look up if there's anything else I could do to knock that off once and for all. I've never knocked that off. I think that I'd be surprised if there was a way, if there's like it's requiring a certain amount of evidence in order to clear it. And maybe that's the case. I'll need to look into that. But basically all I have left really is the main storyline. Unity, and then we've got... I was just taking those on in between streams just to level up. Power from Beyond is the other one. And we do have a power to go grab. So let's go grab a power.
Seems to be where...
Take them apart!
I would like a chance to talk to you.
I'm sure you would, but first...
Shit! It's the Mantis! Mantis! Yeah, right. Scanning.
Where are you going?
Damn it! Spin up the drive! We're leaving. We're... Sorry. Faster! Please, please, don't kill me! Thank you.
No one's killing you. Just knocking out all your stuff with my EM. Non-lethal. I put all the points into like the particle beam, and I've got all these other weapons on the ship, but frankly, if I can knock the ship out and not kill them, that seems more Batman-y. I know the previous Mantis was more of an anti-hero, but... Oh, is that you? Who are you? Oh, you're a merchant freighter. You're fine. You're welcome. Alright, let's scan before we land. Frozen, no magnetosphere, minimal atmosphere. So, spacesuit. And then fighting the... Ooh. Fighting the guy at the end of it has proven to be challenging.
Oh, hey, Captain.
Hello. Oh, I've still got stuff on the cargo hold, huh? That's right, because we maxed out Andrasia. But I'm not carrying much. Let's put all these on here. There's room for more stuff on the Razorleaf.
Did you need my help with something?
Nope. Mostly I wanted to grab a nap.
About time you woke.
Or she wanted to talk. Hey. Still want to talk?
It is a relief to know that the terramorphs are being dealt with. I wanted to tell you that I think you made the right decision. The microbes will ensure this is not a problem for much longer.
You didn't seem like you thought I made the right decision when I said it, but... yeah, I don't love the idea, but I didn't trust using the Assailies. I don't trust humanity to not turn weird on the Assailies.
I can understand that. Yes, I suppose it does have some risk. These microbes could eventually become a problem in their own right.
I mean, true. We won't let that happen. Or if something does happen, we'll deal with that too.
Well, let us hope it does not come to that.
Word.
I will say, though, that I am glad you convinced them to destroy the Lazarus plant.
No one can be trusted with someone that has that much potential to cause so much chaos.
Indeed.
Indeed.
The United Colonies hardly has the best record in that area.
Andrej and I are on the same page here.
Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us. And you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
Agreed. Maybe we should make out a little bit about it. No? Okay. Spacesuit. By the way, I could probably take off the cis-def formal thing, go back to my business suit. I mean, probably should have put that in the cargo hold too. Right. Spacesuit. All right, let's go scan an anomaly and get another power. Maybe get one that I use more. Because of all the powers I've gotten, there's really only a few that I actually like to use. And there's a few that I haven't gotten yet that I do really like. Okay, we got an unknown there that is a makeshift encampment. Unexplored geological feature, but that's not the direction of the anomaly. Unexplored geophysical, is that what it said? Yeah, this feature. Alright, that's given some twitchies. Although I feel like we're getting more twitchies this way. I'm getting minor twitches that way, but I feel like it's stronger this way. Oh, hitting a rock. Should probably watch where I'm going, huh? Maybe turn on the light. Oh, we're getting way more twitches that way now. And there's Temple Tau. That implies it's the final one, but that's not actually the case.
It is so strange to think that this could literally be millions of years old, predating all human civilization.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. I guess some lower gravity here. The other side of this, isn't it? There we go. What's the temperature outside, by the way, in real life?
Cold here. Too cold to be safe, for sure.
Okay, we're going in. I didn't walk earlier because I didn't think it was going to be warmer later in the day. Ooh, it is 72 degrees Fahrenheit out. It's going to get a little warmer, but not much. Make sure to walk my, like, 5K or so every day to keep the heart healthy. it's up there. Too slow on that one. There's one. I'd like to get a momentum going, so I'm not just constantly trying to change directions. Far away. Got it. No, it's too slow on that one. There we go. Nice. I want to get all the powers, hit all the temples that are available before I go to the Unity. Now, someone said that there's...
I do not think I could tire of seeing these magnificent structures. Do it again.
Alright, knocked him the hell out. I don't think I need to actually kill him. So, yeah, we'll just knock him out and he can wake up when he wakes up and realize that he failed. Alright, so it says 3 undiscovered temples. What did I just learn? I think I just learned reactive shield. That one looks new. I'm pretty sure I had everything else already. Can weaken and even reflect enemy projectiles? Yeah, that is actually super into what I'm going to be into. So let's favorite that somewhere. Honestly, I don't think I need the sword hotkeyed. Let's put that over here. I'm going to rearrange my stuff a little bit. So anti-gravity wave is the other one I enjoy using. We're going to move that to here. And then anti-gravity. Grav dash also would be useful to get in to close ranks. But being able to reflect bullets as I move. Yeah. Yeah. And then let's move sense star stuff to here. And precog creator's piece next to it, and then precognition on the far. So I got kind of more combat related ones, and then more like I don't want to combat on the other side. That seems good. Okay, excellent. Now, someone was telling me that you can get all the powers in a single playthrough.
United Colony space.
I've never done that.
Course and prepare to be scanned.
All right, I want to rearrange these while we're not moving.
And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
All right, EM's already maxed out. Let's do that. Or Maybe put a little bit into particle beams so I can take the shields down. I can do that on the fly if I need to. That seems good. Alright, oh. So, as far as the main storyline, we need to go talk to the religious people on New Atlantis. And I forget where it goes from there. I think we have to go back to Earth at some point.
Never minded the solitude before. The spanner's torque is what the eye needs now. We'll fix her good as new. Been poring over the charts, looking for another match. Think this
So at the very least, what I want to do here is, it says I got 3 undiscovered temples. I want to see if I can get that to 0 or not. Otherwise, I'm willing to just keep hitting these over and over again. Until I've learned everything, and then go through the Unity. Not all today.
Assuming all systems.
And honestly, let's see, cold, standard oxygen, but no magnetosphere, so radiation. Got civilian outpost though. I've been using the gravity push, gravity wave in combat. Especially if the reactive shield is more of a sustaining power, which I think it would be. Let's test it. That I think I might actually prefer that. Exit. Still have my spacesuit on. So that's now here. No, it's not a sustaining one. Just do it, and then that combined with Grav Dash might be the quickest way to be in combat. Alright, got an unexplored geophysical. Little wibbly wobblies. No wibbly wobblies. More wibbly wobblies. Discover that copper. Slippery. Seems to be this way. Oop, big rock. I'm looking at the horizon and not right in front of me. What we got there? Cobalt. Iron. Nickel. Slippery. It seems to be this way. There it is. Temple Phi. Or if it was ancient Greek, Pahi.
Seeing this just highlights how little we still know about the Star
Indeed. Fee. Fee sounds better. And that is both the classic and modern pronunciation, I think. Although I hear people say "fi," like with fraternities. I don't know. If you speak Greek, let me know if I'm correct. And it's "fi," not "fi." "Fi, fi, fo, fum." I never mind being corrected on stuff like that. I like to learn. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get two at a time. Oh, yep. Excellent. Changing direction. Yeah, changing direction never works out for me. Oh, that was quick. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, into the go. I was just checking my stats. Occasionally, my mind goes to the lore. And I do wrestle a little bit with the lore.
Ruins have so much to tell us. But still, there are so many questions.
Where is he? There you are.
That's no wonder to behold.
Oh, one punch knockout? Dude, you got wrecked. Wrecked. I like it. I'm very happy with my Bruce Wayne melee build and how it is progressed. All right, I don't have. It shows 2 undiscovered. What did I learn? Alien reanimation. I'm not familiar. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Wow, so it's almost like a Skyrim reanimate spell. Wow. Fallen alien beast so that it may serve thankfully. That's feeling a little bit evil in a way. But I guess not. I mean, necromancy versus like the power of, say, like Franklin Richards or something like that. All right. Not sure how I would use that. I wonder if that works on Terramorphs. Regardless. So it looks like, unless I want to get into miscellaneous stuff, which, or just activities, which again, then really the Unity is what's there for me. What time is it? I'm a little hungry. I think it might be time to call it for the day and make myself my lunch. Cool. Well, this game is I'm getting really close. Like I said, once I finish, I might as well head to New Atlantis while I'm talking. Once I finish this and go through the Unity, I will stream this when I feel like streaming it. I'm just going to play this character and continue leveling up and whatnot. I'm not going to worry too much about making this continuous for someone that's going through the streams afterwards and wanting to watch like once you've gone through the story, you've gone through all the factions, I mean, you pretty much have seen it. But I'll stream it when I feel like streaming it. Let's set that as a landing. Can't fast travel during combat, huh? I'm not technically doing combat right now. Can I set course and do that? Let's see. Damn it, no. Hey. I mean, he's knocked the hell out. Can I travel to my ship? I can travel to my ship. Excellent. Okay. Now can I travel to New Atlantis, please and thank you? Yes. That said, I am excited. Once I go through Unity, I'm going to start adding more and more creations. Nothing that stops me from getting achievements until I have all of the achievements. I do like getting all the achievements. So it'll be one of those things. I'll keep it on my wheel for my Wednesday wildcard playthroughs, to where I may randomly stream wherever I'm at with this character.
Another day, another shift.
Or I may feel like doing it on a Monday or a Friday or whatever day I'm streaming. But I'm not going to not play it in between. Okay, now that we're on the planet, I think we're good. I'm going to take my spacesuit off, though. Ooh, one more question before I go. Can I fast travel to my apartment? There's the lodge. Oh, I can go to a service map from here? Oh, that's handy. I like that. That was over here. Yeah. Well, that's where I should be fast traveling to when I get onto the planet, if it's my house. And I could make a thing to do all my research here rather than at the lodge. Okay, it doesn't take me to the apartment. It takes me to the lobby. But whatever. All right, cool. I'm going to go make myself some lunch and enjoy my lunch. And then I'm probably going to do some more content creation for my other channel, which is focused on music right now. If you haven't checked that out, if you're into heavy metal or the history of heavy metal, you're welcome to come check out Professor Silly Reactions. I'm going through albums important to the history of heavy metal. Currently in 1972. The last album video that went up was Captain Beyond, which was really surprising how good Captain Beyond was. And I'm working, the next video is going to be Black Sabbath Volume 4, which I've generally liked all the Black Sabbath so far. So you're welcome to come check that out over there if you would like. Otherwise, until I find employment again in this economy, I'm streaming pretty regularly through the week, as well as making Oblivion videos. So welcome to come back and watch and interact with me. Hey, interactions. You should pin your other channel to your main channel. I should do that. You're right. Welcome. Time for me to say goodbye and go get my lunch. I'll do that. So in the meantime, you have a great rest of your whatever. I hope the weather is as nice where you are as it is where I am. And I will see you around. Ta-ta.